Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into the wonderful world of TTRPGs. Today, we're going to be talking about something super important for all you adventurers out there, safety tools in D&D and other TTRPGs. We'll be covering lines and veils, X cards, trigger warnings, and some tips for a great Session 0. These safety tools are incredibly important for maintaining a positive atmosphere at your table. Ever since I heard about these, I've used them in every session, from one-shots to full campaigns. Popular DMs such as Arbria Iyengar use these, as well as many others. It's important to recognize, as most people play with their friends, you might be tempted to think that these aren't as important. On the contrary, they're even more important when playing with loved ones. These safety tools let you approach difficult topics without making people at your table uncomfortable. With that said, are you ready? Let's roll. First up, let's talk about lines and veils. And no, this isn't about drawing maps or mysterious curtains in the dungeon. Lines and veils are tools we use to make sure everyone at the table is comfortable and having fun. A line is something you absolutely do not want to appear in your game. It's a hard boundary. For example, some people might want to draw a line at graphic violence or harm to animals. These are topics you just don't want to appear in your adventure. Now, a veil is a bit different. It's something that can be in the story, but you don't want to go into detail about it. Think of it like a movie fade to black. Maybe your character gets into a romantic situation, or there's some gruesome aftermath from a battle. You acknowledge it happened, but skip the details. Next up is the X card. This is a super simple yet powerful tool. Every player has an X card, either a physical card or a virtual one if you're playing online. If something happens in the game that makes you uncomfortable, you can tap or hold up the X card, and whatever's happening stops immediately. No questions asked, just a quick rewind, and we move on. It's all about keeping the game fun for everybody. It's best to think of it like an emergency brake. It's there to keep things on track and ensure everyone feels safe and respected. Plus, it's a great way to avoid any awkward or uncomfortable moments. Trigger warnings are another fantastic safety tool. Before the game starts, or even before a session, the DM can give a heads up about any potentially sensitive content. This way, players are prepared and can opt out if needed. It's like reading a label before watching a movie. You know what's coming, and you can make an informed decision about participating. Let's say your adventure includes themes of horror, or layers of emotional trauma. A quick trigger warning at the start of a session can prevent any surprises and help maintain a fun atmosphere for everyone. Now, let's talk about Session 0, my personal favourite. This is your pre-adventure meetup, where you lay the groundwork for a fantastic campaign. It's like the prologue to your epic tale. During Session 0, you discuss the game's tone, themes, and everyone's boundaries. It's also a great time to establish lines and veils, explain the X card, and give any trigger warnings. You'll also create characters, set expectations, and maybe even do a little bit of world building together. It's the perfect time to make sure everyone is on the same page and ready for adventure. Plus, it gets everyone hyped for the campaign. Remember, the goal of using these safety tools is to ensure everyone has a great time. D&D and other TTRPGs are all about collaborative storytelling and fun, and these tools help keep it that way. So next time you gather your party and venture forth, don't forget to bring your lines, veils, X cards, and have a solid Session 0. Thanks for watching. How do you use safety tools? Share your experiences in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories. If you found this video helpful, make sure to check out our other videos, where you'll find plenty of tips, tricks, and advice. Don't forget to head to our website, which is linked in the description, for our blog posts and free books. Until next time, go forth and forge your power, and see you in the next video.